Now, as we do every week, we end with a fun question. And again, this is our double Olympic episode. Last week, we asked each of the team members which sport they would do. Now, the question is, if you could pick one NFL player to be in an Olympic sport, who would it be and what would that sport be? I think this is pretty fun. We sort of talked about being away from the 100-yard dash because that's kind of the easiest one. Who would like to go first? Somebody jump in. Ollie, please.
I just wanted to go first in case anyone else stole it and I would have been heartbroken. So I am going to go with newly acquired Kansas City Chief Louis Rees, and he will be playing in the Rugby Sevens.
Wow.
If anyone would like to know why,
Easiest pick, mate.
if
I
anyone
know
would
why.
like to know why, it's because he, I don't know if you heard, he actually was a professional rugby player. So I think
for what team? Sorry, for what national team was that?
actually
Ollie?
for
Yeah.
Wales and the British and Irish Lions. I think 2 tries he scored on that tour. He was one of the best young players in world rugby. He was, he was an up and coming star in the sport of rugby. So who better to have represent Great Britain in this Rugby Sevens tournament with only NFL players than Louis Rees-Zammit. And I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't consider him for the 7v7 thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kidding. No, that's mine, Louis Rees-Zammit. I did have Nick Chubb for weightlifting, but I changed it to Louis Rees-Zammit.
Nice one. Sam, do you have something for us?
Yeah, I went with I tried to think of something that was a bit more out of the box and try and be a bit funny just based upon the individual players. So I went with DK Metcalf for boxing just because he has an attitude and I'd love to see him get in the ring with some other people. I did also put him down as long jump because I think he, like I say, he can, high jump, probably high jump's probably going to be better for him, but that'd just be funny to watch him try and go in a ring against someone and try and beat the living crap out of it, seeing as he loves those 15-yard penalties for various different things.
Especially against the Niners, he absolutely loves to, toy with Fred Warner. Oh, Fred Warner likes to toy with him.
Yeah, him and Jalen Ramsey used to have a tip every single game, which was always fun to watch. Shame he's no longer a Ram because he's now wasting the end of his career down in Miami. So
it's a good one. Tom, who did you have? And what sport?
See, I had Devontae Adams for basketball because he played basketball before he was in the NFL, and he was actually a really good basketball player as well. So I just went for that one, and he's quite a big body as well. So yeah, I just randomly went for that one. I don't know. I just picked that out of thin air. So.
I can't believe you didn't pick the easiest layup in the world, which was Mahomes.
Well, Travis Kelce or basketball, maybe.
No, you put Mahomes on the U.S. baseball team. He was drafted by the Oakland A's.
I didn't even know there was baseball at the
Yeah,
Olympics.
I was going to go with the baseball, and then I questioned whether it was actually in the Olympics because I was going to say Kyler Murray because he was drafted.
Yeah, I would have said Kyler
round.
Murray because he got drafted 8th overall.
Yeah, he was like yeah.
Softball and baseball was around from the 90s to 2008. They brought it back for Tokyo 2020, but it won't be in this year.
What, baseball?
I went to 3 baseball Olympic games in the '96 Olympics. I got to see the U.S. lose to Japan, I think.
Japan have
Maybe
a really
we
good baseball team,
We
though.
won one last one.
Are they going to bring it in for the US?
I assume they must.
Olympics.
They must do.
So obviously that's where the flag football's coming in. So I just wondered if they were then going to throw in baseball back in again.
They have officially added to the 2028 schedule.
Yeah, I was going to say, if baseball is available, then it probably would be Kyler Murray because he was such a high pick in baseball as well. He was an unbelievable baseball player. He could have easily played that. And then, Mahomes was good, but he wasn't Kyler Murray level.
Yeah.
Well, isn't one... Who was it who drafted Kyler Murray? Because they still...
The A's.
The A's.
Don't they still have a contract with him where it was just if he ever wanted to, they could still have first selection on him if he wanted to go into football again.
During his contract negotiation, it was one of the little tidbits that came up, is he going to pull the leverage card with the fact that he still has he could still technically go and play in the MLB? I don't think he's walking away from that NFL contract.
No.
No.
Because it takes you a lot longer to get to that contract in baseball. Like, yeah, you might get like one of the contracts that these NFL players get, but you have to play 7-8 years before you even sniff that. So I think he made the right choice.
It
Depends on how fast you make the majors, but
Yeah.
the contracts in baseball are all guaranteed. That's what's nice
True,
about those.
true.
So you get as soon as you sign, you get every dime.
Very
You're gonna
true.
Get every dime.
It is a fun little one to think that. Oh, well, I say fun. That Detroit drafted Patrick Mahomes first. Admittedly, it was 3-4 years before, and it was in the MLB. But Detroit first had him.
I got a funny one for you, but before you move on to Fletch, what about Josh Allen doing pole vaulting with the way that he vaults over?
This is why people shouldn't be allowed to do two, because somebody inevitably always steals peace of mind.
Oh no!
That's all I did last week, and now Tom, no one gets to do two again. I am Arbery. I'm the host. You get one go around, and then maybe if there's no Tom.
2 weeks in a row.
Tom.
Oh.
Jeez. Luckily, I have a different sport, but Fletch, what is...
Yeah, so again, I tried to do some sports that hopefully you weren't really thinking of. I didn't quite go as far as like someone playing table tennis or something like that, even though that'd be great. I went with a bit more of the athletics, and I was thinking QBs potentially taking on the javelin or something similar. But I end up going with Joe Milton specifically. Joe Milton III, recently acquired New England Patriots, taking on the shot put.
That's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. I saw how far he could throw that orange.
Orange, yeah,
the
he threw that all the way.
distribution of a shot put on an orange is going to be slightly different, but the technique to kind of take that through has got to be there.
Good shout. Good shout.
I'm guessing Chapman had.
I did. Yeah.
The reaction said it all.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I had Josh Allen doing javelin, which isn't like crazy, but I would love to see that big dude just like, because I was watching some javelin throwers today on Twitter. But this is a little bit of a fair battle. What if you could get like who's the modern Vince Wilfork in the NFL? Like who's the biggest
Trent Williams?
offensive? Trent Williams, I think. All right.
What about that guy that just was drafted last year?
DeJuan Jones, mate. Come on.
Yeah, dude, him. He's absolutely massive.
6'9", 380 or something.
Sumo wrestling.
Yes.
Get him in the sumo. Olympic sumo contest.
I was going to suggest him for basketball because he actually was a basketball player in high school. Actually wanted to do basketball over the NFL, so I was going to suggest him. Is Chris Conley still in the NFL?
No.
Is he not? I swear I saw that he was.
87
I swear I saw that Chris Conley was on a team this because he obviously broke the vertical record back a long time ago. But so I was going to say him for high jump, but I was trying to remember if he's still in the NFL.
Well,
I swear.
Same Chris Conley.
Yeah, he used to be the Chiefs, and then he
he played for the Chiefs. Yeah,
and then he kind of bounced around a little bit. Let me have a look.
He was in.
He's at the Niners. He's at the Niners
last year. Yeah.
Is he still at the Niners? Yeah.
Yes.
As far as it says here, he's still at the Niners.
Yes, he has a 45-inch vertical, doesn't he? He broke the record at his combine. He has an absolutely insane vertical, so that's another one that I would suggest for high jump.
Interesting. Now would be the time to throw in, the random ones that Tom comes up with that ruins other people's.
Like I went with the random ones rather than someone that actually did the sport. I wanted to just see DK Metcalf get into a fight.
No, I love it. Yeah, that's fun.
I don't know. I think golf's in there, so I think there are quite a few players now.
Josh Allen for golf.
I think I've seen
Sauce
Gardner's been playing golf as of late.
I don't think he's very good, but
Keon Coleman is what is he? He's not Tiger Woods.
Tiger wish he could.
Tiger wish
he could. Yeah,
my draft darling.
I really like Keon Coleman.
I'm really excited to see what he does with the Bills.
Yeah.
What, like lose to the Chiefs in the playoffs? I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Of course that. Yeah. You can have 100 yards, but yeah,
They'll still lose the juice. Yeah, we
Yeah,
get it.